Protect your face from the sun, but also look fashionable with this San Diego Hat Company Garden Chic Ultrabraid Round Crown Face Saver hat. That's a mouthful, but this hat is absolutely fantastic. $19.99 is your clearance price. If you choose Easy Pay, it's just $6.66. And if one size fits most, it's a 57 centimeter head circumference. And this has UPF 50 plus in it, which is the highest that you can get in a material. So when I tell you your colors, you're going to be choosing from the band when it comes between this natural or the mauve. And then when we get to this mixed black, you do have that mixed tone on the hat and then the gorgeous black rim. All right, Shanna Myers, my dear friend and the brand ambassador for San Diego Hat Company, is joining us. Welcome into the show. Good evening.
Good evening, Miss Beautiful. I was so excited to present this hat to you because I know you're a fan of the brand, and it is a mouthful. But I think we're calling it a face saver because it just sounds so much better than backless brim. And if you're thinking, right? And if you're thinking, what is she talking about? So the back of the hat actually tapers in so that you can lounge. You can lean back on that pool raft, on that chaise lounge, on your yacht, on your boat, what have you. You know, or in between games. I know a lot of the sports parents out there, you spend a lot of time at the field. That's why it's tapered in the back. That's why we call it a face saver. It's all about that face, 4 inches wide. No trouble. It's 4 inches wide. So it's going to protect, Melissa, my hair color. More importantly, my skin from the tip of the nose and the top of the cheeks, which is always the first to get burned, all the way down to the chin, the neck, and the décolleté. So there you're seeing it in that mixed black, which has always been a very popular fabrication. I love that ribbon that goes around the crown. And on the interior, we actually have a sizing tie. This hat is a woman's one size fits most, but you can pull that grosgrain ribbon drawstring. And then if you wanted it tighter, because maybe your head is a little smaller, maybe it's a little windy where you're going, do exactly what Melissa's doing there. Secure it in a double bow, and now you have a custom fit.
Beautiful. And I had never seen, you know, a UPF 50 plus in a hat before, which I think was really smart because I truly believe scalp health is so important when you think of hair growth, right? And so just protecting your scalp, just very important. You do not want that to burn. That is not a cute feeling.
Oh my goodness, I have in high school, and I swore I would never do that again. Yeah. Because, you know, now we're adults, we're both moms, and we know how important it is. It's not just that one burn that's going to get you, though, right? It's that repeated sun exposure that's so harmful. So this isn't just a layer of protection. I'm so glad you mentioned that UPF 50 plus, because that rating, which this hat has, is the highest protection that you can get in a fabric. And it never goes away, Melissa, because of the quality from San Diego Hat Company, which has been in business for over 32 years, making wonderful hats and accessories. It never goes away. You could really have this hat for so many years, decades, no joke, and that UPF 50 plus protection never goes away. You're good the instant. Listen, if you follow Melissa on social media, I love your makeup tutorials, but really your first defense against the sun, you know, before you put on something on your face, would be a sun hat. Am I right?
You are 1,000% right. My clients would always say to me, well, what do I do about my skin? Like, what primer do I need? What foundation? And I'm like, honey, if you don't take care of your skin and drink water and just stay hydrated, like, there's really no products that can help you. You have to take matters into your own hands and protect your face. And I know that in the past, Shanna, you know, before brands like San Diego Hat Company, it was kind of hard to find a hat that was truly going to protect your face, but also look cute. Let's be honest. When you're in the garden, when you're out at the theme park, out at the park, you see people, you're doing the double kiss hello, you want to look cute in the hat, okay?
Most definitely. You know what? Listen, leave it to Melissa. Every moment, I don't care if you're makeup free with your daughter, I swear, every moment you have is a fashion moment. I'm a pretty casual gal myself, but this hat really could look cute in your basic t-shirt or a sundress. Where's spring and summer 2025 taking you? Family reunions, barbecue, Memorial Day parade. My aunt is so sweet. She has us to her beach house quite
Oh.
frequently. And she actually had a scare, dermatologist. We won't go there, but she always wears a hat now because you want to protect yourself. That 4-inch wide brim, Melissa, you and I are petite gals under 5'4". It's very doable for a woman of any height, but you can see it comes just about to my shoulder tip. But what makes this San Diego Hat Company hat special and different? Face saver, meaning it is a brimless back. So you can lounge and you don't have to take your hat off. Notice it's not, the brim is not popping up. Although, if you wanted to, you want to keep your eye on sweet little Charlotte at the pool, you certainly can flip that brim up, which is nice because if you're in the garden with Melissa,
Mm.
you might want some sunlight to do some extra fine pruning or what have you.
I love it. I mean, Shanna, you look fantastic in this hat. Like, you look so good. It's very, I don't know. I said this last time about the other hats that we presented. It kind of gives me that old-timey feel. Like, this is a very classic, sophisticated kind
Yes.
of hat, which is nice
Yes.
because, you know, when you're going out and about, you want to look great in a hat, but even when you're gardening, like I know, you know, people want to look good now when they're gardening. They want to get the cute
Yes.
clogs and the nice gloves, and this hat is a really perfect addition to your accessories when you're in the garden.
Yes, I just love it. Like you said, it's classic. Listen, Kirsten Lindquist, who just left us as a host, but
Mm.
not as a friend, she went to Puerto Rico. And Melissa, this hat actually specifically, this one, which we're calling natural, this is the hat she owns. And I've seen her on social media. We introduced this hat a year ago. So I've seen her on social media on her recent trip to Puerto Rico, but I've also seen her floating around in her pool with this hat. She didn't walk to Puerto Rico, right? So so if you're packing it in a suitcase, friends, you know, just pack in, rather in and around. But if you're going somewhere just for the day, I like to gently push the back into the front and roll it. I wouldn't store it like this, but certainly this is going to fit better in your pool bag, your beach bag, etc. But again, you're going to love this hat. It's comfortable. Melissa and I both agree it's classic. Oh my gosh, and Melissa, I don't know if you had time because I know this is a last minute fill-in for you tonight. The reviews, Melissa, are amazing
I
on
didn't
this
get to
hat.
read
So
them.
yeah, girlfriends, make sure you get the color you want. I purposely changed into that mixed black just so it would pop against my background. But again, that mauve is really pretty. It is a whisper of a pink. You'll see it's just a whisper when compared to the natural. So here it is in that. I've been saying mauve. Have I been saying it incorrectly my whole life?
No, it's
Mauve?
mauve.
Mauve? Okay,
Mauve?
that's how I pronounce it also.
I don't know. I'm a
Um,
girl from Brooklyn. I don't say things
okay.
correctly often, so. Mauve.
And I'm from South Jersey, so what can you do?
I mean, you know, it's all the same. These are just lovely, and I really appreciate that it's one size fits most, Shanna, because, you know, thinking of a giftable item, this is so smart.
Most definitely. I have gifted hats for Mother's Day. I have gifted hats to the teachers at my children's elementary school because God bless these teachers. And you know what's nice? Listen, I want to show love and I want to show appreciation. And I don't really have, I'm so low budget, I don't have a budget. I want to be generous, but I don't want to spend a lot.
Right.
So it's so exciting to present a San Diego Hat Company hat with you. You don't have to skimp on quality, but to get it for a, you know, Pat Demendry's $20 bill alert, it's almost unheard of. You know, San Diego Hat Company has a wonderful website, but we're smart. You come to QVC for that value. I've been presenting the line, I'm a teenager. I've been presenting the line for 14 years. And truly, this 4-inch wide brim is the sweet spot. You know, people write in, that's what they like because it's going to protect you and not overwhelm. And remember, if you don't mind turning it, Melissa, what makes this hat unique, you've got that brimless back. So you can lounge and relax without sacrificing that UPF 50 protection and style, right?
Of course. Listen, it's all about the style. Function, style. I love it.
And fit.
And fit. One size fits most. We have natural. I love the mauve. I think that's my favorite one. And then you have the black mixed black, I'm sorry. A 644-028. Give us a call, 800-500-7590 to look as fabulous as Shanna.
You're so sweet.
Oh,
Thanks for having me
friend,
tonight.
Of course. I'm so glad to see you. I will see you very
Likewise.
soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.